Well, hey, I'm Jody. Welcome to the Willowing Spirit. And today I am going to paint this little flower that I made with a checkered background. I know there's a lot of lines on here, but I'm going to use black to cover this whole outer edge. But I kept changing my mind. So instead of erasing it, I'm just going to paint over it. I drew it with a coal erase. Pink is what I did the majority of it. And let's see, just a ruler. I'm using Winsor & Newton watercolor. Today I'm going to use a Princeton Snap Round number 4 because it's not a loose watercolor. So I need something that has a little bit more control. And Posca pens in gold, black, red, and white. So let's get started. This is not anything of great importance. This is for fun. So I've wet all my paints down, and I'm going to start with the watercolor. And oh, I know what I'm missing. Paper towel. Okay, I'm rearranging my craft room studio, art studio, whatever you want to call it, and it's boggling my mind at the moment. Let me move the microphone closer, see if you can hear me better. Okay, so I am going to wet down a couple of the petals. And I think I'm going to do bright colors on this. So I want to use the yellow. And the paper that I'm using is B Company paper. It's watercolor paper. You can buy it off Amazon. So hopefully by the time that I do the next video, I'll have a glass top table. I've had it for years, and I got it from IKEA. Then my husband snitched it from me and put it on top of his desk for a while. But I am ruining this table with staining watercolors and all kinds of things. So should be washing it in that one, and I'm not. All right, now I'm going to pick up a little bit of, let's say, this brown. And drop it right in the edge. Drop will do ya. And just let those run together the way that they want to. All right, and now I'm going to take that brown and a little bit of this yellow ochre. Sorry about all the noises. Oh my goodness. It's been one of those weeks. All right, and I'm going to think these are just little buds or something. I don't know what they are, but they're growing off the flower, so I'm going to go ahead and paint them and do the stems as well. And I'm not being real precise because I am going to go in with acrylic paint and color around them afterwards. So if I end up going out of the line like there, I can always clean it up later. All right. And now we'll take green. I think this looks like sap green, maybe. It's a happy green either way. Okay. And let's do the stem. And if you're following along with me, you can, pick different colors if you want for this stuff. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of the dark green. It looks sort of emerald. And I'm going to put it right at the top and just let that run down. All right, for the center, what do I want to do? I would like probably to do this as a base, and that's the brown, and I want to say that this is like a Van Dyke brown and yellow ochre. Some people would just call that mud. All right. And I'm going to try something I wasn't planning on doing, and I'm going to take a bit of this orange and see what happens when I drop that in the center. Will it expand out? I believe a little bit. Okay. See, those are dry, so now I'm just going to do some brown. Put just the tiniest bit of shadow in. Then I'll come up here, drag some lines out. Like I said, if these aren't your colors, just pick another subset of colors and go to town with it. I'm just so ready for fall. Everything I'm looking at has to have a fall color. Up a little bit there because there's a shadow. A little on this. I am listening to my neighbors work outside right now. We have one neighbor who, bless her, she's new to the neighborhood. She loves her leaf blower and she hates leaves. And even when we had the hurricane and the big storms coming through, she's out there with the leaf blower while it was raining, like thunder, lightning, the whole 9 yards. She does other people's yards just to keep them leaf free. And she's gone around and asked the neighbors to please cut all their trees down. You can only imagine what some of the neighbors had to say about that. So it's always interesting. I love living in a neighborhood. I can't wait to move. All right, I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes. Maybe I'll take my heat tool to it. And then I'll do, there's petals behind it. I will get those done. All right, so one thing I've noticed that I don't like is that didn't blend out so well right there. So I'm going to make it blend. I don't want it a harsh color. So I think that's better. All right, the petals behind, I think I'm going to take the orange and do those. And I'm not going to do wet on wet, I'm going to do wet on dry. And then I will take the yellow and drop the yellow in. I have had to postpone going to the doctor's over my thumb. I'm supposed to go to a surgeon because as it stands right now, our truck is dead in the driveway. So we've contacted the garage and we're going to have it towed. They've got to order the pieces, and unfortunately they told us it's going to be 30 days before the pieces come in, and that's a good estimate. So we are going to be without a truck for at least a month, or a vehicle of any kind for at least a month. So that should be fun. Luckily, my other doctor's appointments can all be done by Zoom, and I can order groceries through between Amazon and Walmart. So wonder if my neighbors will start questioning if we came into some money, since I'm going to have Walmart and Amazon showing up here over the next couple of weeks to 2 months. Should put a note outside. No, we're broke. The truck's broke down. Luckily, my husband and I both work from home. And that's always interesting. I'm used to being at home. Hubby, not so much. He knows about more Goodwills and antique shops around here and little junk shops than I have ever known. So I have projects for him to do, though. Will he want to do them? We have everything ready to paint our hallway. We've had it ready for about 2 weeks now. We finally patched up one of the walls, and we had an old what do you call them, those temperature gauge things, and thermostat. Oh my word. A thermostat that was hooked up to the old furnace. It was out in the hallway. The new one is in here. And we took that out. It left a decent sized hole in the wall. So he finally got that patched up, and he's been up here sanding periodically. So I will be very busy coming up. I forget we had something planned this weekend. Maybe it was a show that's coming out. There's something. It was here at the house, and I don't recall what. I'm sure I'll remember. Or I'll just nap through it. I don't know. Oh, it all depends. I started this week off sick as a dog. I hate weeks like that. So luckily I had filmed some ahead because I knew I wasn't feeling well, but I didn't know what the problem was going to be. And the doctors had changed my meds, so I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. And sure enough, I was sick. Let's see, today's Wednesday. I spent 3 days in bed. But I think we are on the right track. My current test came back all good. Minus one little faux pas, and that's something I knew about, so not a huge deal. And we are working towards fixing it. Finally found a doctor I like. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find a doctor that you actually like, but lo and behold, it is. All right, let that dry. I say as I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to pull the dryer out. And this is just a Ranger heated craft tool. If you've got a hair dryer or something, that works just as well. Okay, not quite dry. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Not touch it. I'm going to go around the outer edge with black. Okay, I didn't like that that had such a fine point on it. Let's see what this one does. And these are the Art X acrylic. Okay, and there we have it. Took me 58 minutes. So a little bit of a mixed media piece. And I hope you paint along with me. I hope you enjoyed this. And like and subscribe. I will see you later. Bye.